भाई 7:20 कुछ नहीं कर सकते हम.
We are live.
Live?
Yes.
Yes. So guys, welcome back to another live session. Today is Saturday. We have kept it 6:15. By 7:15 we will wrap this up. We thought we will have a quick Q&A session. We will also share a couple of updates. The recent newly launched card by PhonePe with SBI. They had launched SBI. They had launched another card with HDFC. So we'll understand which is a better one. Even HDFC had launched this PhonePe card. So we'll see which is a better, SBI or HDFC. And also what we have been doing on our WhatsApp community. If you have not joined yet, please do join. We have been sharing deals, whatever we see across e-commerce, whether it's electronics or even home grocery stuff, or the best thing, the gold. Gold has reached 1 lakh rupees at 10 gram. And so people are so much interested in buying gold. So we keep on sharing all those deals on our WhatsApp group. So if you have not joined the WhatsApp group yet, do join the group. So Abhishek, what's your thought on the...
It was a very eventful week. First, this PhonePe card came with HDFC, and people were a bit disappointed. I know you were disappointed that the card did not have too high limits, but then I also saw that they have launched this with SBI, and I think within the two sets of cards, I think SBI has clearly up the game. So I don't know what happened in between, but what is your feedback?
So the way I see, PhonePe wanted to keep both the banks happy, so that they are the one is the largest private sector bank, another is the largest public sector bank. So they thought that let's strike the cards with both the banks, and maybe they might divide certain geographies. Again, this is my guesstimate that some geographies or some pin codes HDFC will serve, some will be served by SBI. But the way I see both the cards, SBI is a clear winner. They have come with amazing proposition. I think I am just waiting for this card to be to apply, because in the app I am seeing still coming soon. For most folks it will be the same, but few folks would be getting early access. This card gives you 10% reward rate on paying insurance. As you know, most of the other cards have stopped paying reward points on insurance, and this card has come up with a proposition that you can get 10% reward rate on insurance, though they have a maximum 2000 points reward per month. But this is a good enough. If you have 20,000 insurance payment per month, you can use this card very effectively. Whereas when you look at HDFC card, they don't have such proposition. And if I remember correctly, the maximum cashback you can earn from that card is 1500 rupees per month. Whereas with this card, with SBI collaboration, you can actually go upward of 6 to 7,000 reward rate per month. So if you have spends of around 70-80,000 per month, this card can be very effective.
Yeah, and I think even if, let's say, within the family, 2-3 people have this card, and they split the ULIP, different ULIPs between their family members, and as long as they keep it, let's say, below that 5 lakh kind of a limit, they can also get tax-free benefits. So it is good for people who have been doing monthly ULIPs for up to 20,000 rupees. So because you have now restrictions on Amazon and other portals also in terms of how much you can pay via, let's say, those portals. So the discount value had already gone away. So it is a really good proposition for those people.
Yeah, and Abhishek, one of the interesting thing about this SBI PhonePe card, the select version, what I'm talking about, is that you get 5% reward rate on online spends, whether you want to purchase on Amazon, Myntra, Uber. So it is something similar what you get with SBI cashback card. So they have included this proposition with this card as well, though you can make 2000 reward points, which is very good number if you look at from overall spending point of view. I think what they have done smartly, they have looked into different categories of the spends where people can spend and given a differentiated value for each, like 10x for insurance or bill payments, or even booking flights and hotels from PhonePe app. Whereas 5x, you can get 5x when I say 5 reward points on every 100 rupees spent for online purchases. So the bucketing is done fantastically. I think I expect a very good demand for this card when I look that way.
Yeah, I think SBI folks would have realized that a lot of people use cards for making online payments to insurance and utilities, because that is a big spend. So they have clearly bucketized. So earlier the SBI online cashback card was only 5,000 rupees. It was the limit per month, and so you can spend 1 lakh rupees. But then there was no bucketization. Here you have very clear bucketization that, okay, you want to spend for insurance, you get 10 reward points and not even 5. So basically 20,000. So even for a relatively smaller spend, you are getting similar kind of rewards every month, and therefore it makes real good sense if you can get this card. The only challenge, I
Yeah,
don't know whether they will issue it to people who already have an SBI card. So
SBI card.
because SBI is notorious sometimes to reject, and a lot of people already have SBI card. It is one of the largest players in this market. So I think that is what we have to understand.
So if I go what you're saying, Abhishek, then I can definitely apply this card because I don't hold any SBI card.
No, I have the SBI Vistara card, and I think, yeah, SBI Vistara card, and so I don't know whether I can apply or not. But yeah, we'll try on
It
the
can
app.
be
I
other way
also
around
tried,
also. If you're holding SBI card, maybe they give first option to people who are already holding SBI card. You
maybe,
don't know.
because especially, yeah, because
So
these are RuPay cards, so I
yeah,
think that is also an advantage.
yeah. So it comes in both variant, RuPay as well as Visa. But again, if you are heavy spender on UPI, then RuPay becomes a very good option. And given it's a PSU bank, it makes sense to go for a RuPay version over Visa version. What the way I see. And I am
Yeah,
just doing
talking.
stuff. I'm doing some rough math, Abhishek. Like on insurance, you can spend maximum monthly 20,000. On online, you can spend roughly 40,000. So it's kind of 60,000 is something. If you are spending monthly on all these products or all these categories, you can really rack up 4,000 reward points, which is a very good reward rate. And the best part, you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
redeem this on their SBI reward portal. All these points.
Oh, so you can do that as well as you can redeem on the PhonePe platform.
Not really. As per the terms, it is saying that the points will be redeemed on the SBI platform. But good part about
Okay,
SBI
okay.
platform, what I've seen with my experience, sometimes if you're making credit card bill payments also, you can get that use your points to pay the credit card bills.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see what is the usage policy once the card is live and once people start
Uh-huh.
using it.
Yeah. So talking about dual kind of cards, so even Scapia, which was earlier only available in Visa, and they had a very limited number of people who were allowed to use it on the RuPay platform. Now they
Yeah,
have both RuPay and the Visa version. So I got an update on the app that I can now apply, and so obviously you just only have to activate the RuPay card. It's a digital
yeah,
only card, like IndusInd one which I have. So basically, you can toggle between which card do you want to use, and then you can decide, okay, if you want to do local vendor payments or small payments, etc., you can do that via RuPay. The only thing is that since it's only a digital card, and you are not all
yeah.
when you are trying to uh, you have to always remind yourself that you have also linked this card to your UPI platform. Let's say if I'm
Yeah.
using PhonePe mostly, so I should have the card activated there. But yeah, once that is there, then obviously the use case will also increase.
Yeah. In fact, I think Abhishek, what I suggest, why don't you touch upon the benefit of the unlimited domestic launch of Federal Scapia, and what we
Yeah,
are
so
doing a promo around this card for limited time period.
yes, so I don't know. Some people have seen it already. We had covered a couple of videos on Scapia, and I when I saw that they have this optionality between having a lounge access versus eating at a restaurant or versus buying something at the airport. So all the major big city airports, metro airports, the six airports, you get up to 1,000 rupees value on each visit in a domestic flight. So basically, what you simply have to do is, when let's say I'm in Delhi, I go to Delhi airport, I want to use my card, and I don't want to use my lounge benefit because I have multiple cards which can give me lounge benefit. So what I simply do is I will go and I will activate the access, so the airport benefit, and I will scan my boarding pass. Once I scan my boarding pass, I am allowed to either use it at a restaurant or use it at a shop. So there will be number of shops at the airport, including these what do you call Hamleys and gift stores, etc., and some restaurants as well. So you can just buy anything from those restaurants or these stores up to 1,000 rupees, and or even more, but you will reimbursed for 1,000 rupees worth of points. So
Yeah,
I tried this a couple of months back when I was traveling, and it was a domestic flight. So what I simply did was I went to Hamleys, I bought something for my kids, and immediately, so the moment I scanned and scanned the bill and made the payment, I got the 5,000 Scapia points, Scapia coins. So that is equal to 1,000 rupees value. So it's a fantastic one, and people who are in sales or people who are traveling consultants, etc., it is very good for them. Or people who travel very often to airports, it is really good. And even at the smaller airports, you have a limit up to 500 rupees. So
Yeah,
in effect, if you are like taking 3-4 flights a month, you can make 4,000 rupees
yeah,
on a spend of 10,000 rupees in a preceding statement period. So what you only have to do is you have to spend 10,000 rupees on the Visa card and 15,000 rupees on the RuPay card. So either of the two, if you do any of the two, then you can easily get the airport privilege access activated, and then you can use it. So
yeah,
even though, and the greatest part is that this card is actually lifetime free, so you don't have to pay any fee for this, and therefore even it doesn't hurt. Even if you have other cards and you have premium cards, it doesn't hurt to take this card.
yeah,
The good part is you can also redeem your points which you accumulate over a period of time on railways, on bus booking, as well as for hotels similar to smart buy, or flights. So obviously you have multiple platforms which give you flight and hotels, but the best part is that you can use it for railways and bus bookings also. So
yeah,
many people who travel, let's say young people as well, who want to do solo travel in buses, etc., over the weekends and do short trips, it is a fantastic
yeah.
one for them. And even for people who are trying to book railway tickets, etc., they can use that.
Yep. It's a fantastic card as
Yeah,
of now, the way I
yeah,
see Abhishek. Two things stand out for me. One is an unlimited domestic lounge access, and second, it's a lifetime card. So, a lifetime card giving unlimited domestic lounge access is something not heard with a co branded card. So, this is a fantastic product. And the way I see, just to summarize what Abhishek said, you have to spend 10,000 rupees on Visa variant or 15,000 on Rupee variant in the previous month. So, for example, if I'm planning a trip in the month of August, where maybe I will be taking 3 flights or
this,
four
this is
flights. Just
statement
to put
period,
in.
Rushank. This is statement period, not
Yeah,
the
I'm
month.
just coming
Okay,
to
not
that only,
calendar
Abhishek.
month.
So
Yeah,
after the bill generation, so if I've spent
yeah,
10,000 rupees in the month of July and my statement gets generated on 31st July or 1st August, this value gets unlocked. Now, in the month of August, if I'm taking 4 flights, basically I'm traveling twice for work, to and fro, at both the airports. Like if I'm traveling to Bombay to Bangalore, I can claim 1,000 benefit at Bombay as well as Bangalore because I will be using my other card to access the
exactly,
lounge.
exactly.
Similarly, if I'm traveling 4 times in a month, so imagine you will get 8 opportunities to redeem that voucher of 500 or 1,000 depending upon the airport you have. Just on spending
And
10,000, you can make good amount of return on this, and you can keep your
and let
family happy.
and let me add some spice here. So let us say you are one of those unlucky ones who has to take a hopping metro flight, right? A lot of times people, let's say, staying in East India or let's
Yeah,
say extreme North India, etc., they sometimes take a hopping flight. So let's say you're coming from Bangalore to Delhi to Calcutta, or let's say Bangalore to Bombay, or Chennai to Bombay to Delhi, something like this, right? And you have a stopover for 2 hours. So you take the benefit at the Chennai airport, you take the benefit at Bombay airport, right? And then when you go back again, if you have a hopping flight, you can again take it twice. So
yeah,
actually, on one trip itself, to and fro, you can take it 4 times. So
yeah.
yes, so and it is perfectly possible because the TNC says that you can use it at in one city once a day. So if you are traveling to different cities, you can definitely use that.
Yeah. I think the important thing people sometimes miss out here is it gives unlimited domestic lounge access. And the perks, what you're getting of that 1,000 rupees benefit is in lieu of domestic lounge access. So if you're not using domestic lounge, it's perfectly fine and within TNC of the federal that you can claim reimbursement either at any restaurant at airport or shopping reimbursement. So there is nothing wrong. It is within the terms and condition of the card. So enjoy till it lasts. And if you have not applied this card, reach out to us. We will share the referral link with you guys, and you can take this card.
Yeah, yeah. So Rushang, shall we start with the Q&A then?
Yes, Abhishek, I'm really excited. I hope many people would have joined given Saturday, so and everybody would be free after the office.
Yeah, one moment. Let me see. Okay. So Glass Plate Studio says hi, hi Glass Plate, and he has a question. A student have Ashwa Tata New Plus one card. How can I start my points and miles journey? So, Glasslet, if you already have the Tata New card and the Ashwa card, right, you are already not starting your journey, but you are already in between somewhere your journey, right? So for, let's say, for Tata New Plus card, even though it is not the infinite version, it is the second version, the second tier card. But the good part is you can obviously take the benefits of the Tata New app across the different brands. So let us say you are a student and you travel maybe once a semester or something to your hometown, and you take a flight. So you can book via Air India, and you can use that, and you will accumulate points. Let us say you want to do some small grocery purchase during in your hostel or your PG stay, right? Let's say small stuff you want to order on Big Basket now, you can collect points, and over a period of time, all these points accumulate. If you want to do some shopping for yourself, you can use Tata Click, and even I think Big Basket also has some of this stuff. So that way you can obviously utilize your Tata New Plus card. I would have anyways suggested that you take the infinite version, or maybe apply for an upgrade after some time. But once your usage starts and you start collecting points, it is a very simple program. So you only have to remember that whenever you want to do any type of shopping, you have to first go to Tata New app. So once you
Yeah.
get that mindset ready, you can just do that. So like I've been
Yeah.
using Big Basket for 10 plus years. I now don't go to the Big Basket app. I only go to the Tata New app, because I
Yeah.
know I'll get 5% extra and
Yeah.
5% on the credit card. Similarly on
So
Ashwa, and yeah, yeah, Rushank.
no, I was just saying that what I can do differently if I'm starting my journey. I was just about to come on that. That whatever LTF cards you're getting, you take that first. Maybe whether it's ICICI Bank or SBI Bank, HDFC Bank, there's no harm. As long as you're getting lifetime free, take those cards because you will enter into their system. And when where the
Yeah,
game begins, then once you start using those cards, there are possibility to get a better cards as a upgrade, credit limit enhancements. So it's a step by step journey the way I see. And good, you have three cards, but you can accumulate more if you're really interested into this CC world and learn about all the banks. Because the way I see, you have IDFC, you have Tata, which is a co-branded HDFC, not a main card. uh, Try to get main banks cards because those are leaders, and you can get offers on online, offline, like Amazon festive season or Goat festival, what Flipkart had. Yeah, Abhishek, you were saying
and
something
yeah,
on
and I was
Ashwa.
coming back to Ashwa, and I think yeah, this Ashwa and Mayura also I like, because they also give you a good rate of return as compared to a lot of other banks now. And if you just cleverly analyze what kind of spending you have, and what kind of spending pattern do you have, or let's say, if I don't know whether it is an add-on card for you or a primary card for you, or alternatively whether your parents don't have a credit card, and then what you can do is you can also order stuff for them. So while you are in your college, etc., and you want to send something to them, or you want to order for, let's say, groceries, as simple as that, you can use these between Tata New and Ashwa cards for all those purchases at for your home as well, and they can end up paying the bill anyways. They would be sponsoring you as a student. So
Yeah.
I think over a period of time you will understand what is your spending pattern, which are the categories where you are actually spending money, and then decide, okay, this is the card that I want to go, like Rukshan said, right? So if you get a lifetime free card or a low fee card in a category, let's say the SBI RuPay PhonePe card, so then you can then see, because if you are paying to UPI vendors a lot, then you can utilize this. If you have insurance friends in your family, you can use that card. So you have to analyze that and then go ahead.
Yeah. But happy to see that students are also joining our live session. Thank you so much.
So Mukesh says, "Shall I apply for the PhonePe SBI card?" Mukesh, I think the card has not yet been formally launched in the app. I was also trying 2 days back or 1 day back, but I think the card has not yet been formally launched. So maybe once it is there, we will put a post in the community. So
Yeah.
if you are there, just keep a watch on that, and if you're not there, then it is your duty to join.
Yeah. No, he's there. I know.
Okay. Pankaj says, "Hi guys, good evening." Hi Pankaj, and we have Gautam. Gautam says, "I want to enter the HDFC credit card ecosystem. What card should I go first? I have an Axis Atlas." Rushank, what would you say?
So Gautam, interesting that you have Access Atlas, which is a mid-premium credit card. If I look into it, and it's a very good card you already have. Now, It's a question whether you want to spend money on the fees or not. Because if you already hold Axis Atlas, you are basically eligible to get Regalia Gold, the way I understand. If you want to take, you can take that. If you're able to get DCB Metal, then go for DCB Metal. Either of two cards can be really good for you to begin your journey with HDFC, the way I see. Don't go for co-branded card, Gotham. I'll just suggest that,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
once you take first card as a co-branded card, it becomes difficult to get mainstream card. So for any reason, avoid taking your the co-branded card, like Tata New Card with HDFC, what they have, or even with the PhonePe, they have launched the co-branded card. Avoid taking that, even Swiggy for that matter.
Yeah, so first take the core card, because I don't know what is the system design issue with HDFC that they are not allowing people to take
Yeah,
a core a core HDFC branded card, not a co-branded card.
yeah. In fact, one of the
So
bankers only was telling me that it's a general policy. We don't issue someone a mainstream card if they are already holding a co-branded card. I don't know what policy they have. Maybe some kind of a restriction, or maybe poaching or something like this.
yeah, maybe. Okay, so Mr. Antarik Rai Chaudhary has this question: what is a good card to take after HDFC Infinia? So my answer would be Magnus Burgundy, if you can, and you should, or EPM, Private Metal. So these are the only two cards which I would suggest if you already have a card from HDFC, which is Infinia. So but you don't need any other card until unless you really want some specific card.
Yeah, IDFC
Rushank?
Infinia is one of the really good cards. But what Abhishek suggested, it makes sense. These are two currently great cards in market: ICICI Emeralde Private Metal and Magnus Burgundy. If you have spent like 20-25 lakhs annually, then these cards become really good option to have, and Infinia can be your second option. So you'll have to
Yeah.
weigh what is your expense, and basis that you decide which cards you want to have. Both are relationship based. You need certain kind of level of relationship with Axis. Similarly for ICICI Emerald, you need certain relationship with ICICI. So you'll have to see how much time you're ready to spend to achieve that relationship criteria and apply those cards.
Venki says, hi Abhishek and Rushank, have used Axis Atlas to achieve 15 lakhs, have travel platinum and platinum charge, Biz Black and Indus in Navios. You suggest Atlas to continue. So, okay, so you have already achieved 15 lakh. So you will now get standard reward rates and no other milestones, right? So
Yeah,
if you have availability in platinum travel, you should use that platinum travel. And
yeah,
if you have also have Indus and Avios, while the rate is not that great, but if you have a specific use case, especially abroad, then I think Indus and Avios is also a good card, because it will give you accelerated points in certain regions which you choose. Uh, Biz Black, I would limit to your business spends only, or let's say tax payments. And because you have not mentioned any of the other Infinia or DCB card, then I assume that you can also use it for Smart Buy. So you can
yeah,
use it for Smart Buy plus tax payments. But yeah, limit that to your business use case. Platinum charge, I think it has a very good use case for certain brands where they give
yeah,
rewards accelerator. And
yeah,
I think Air India is one of them. Then there are some luxury brands also. And but yeah, the good thing is that they do come up with very, let's say every quarter or something, or during festive season they come up with offers. So you can also leverage that if you want, and then be very selective. I would not spend most of the money on platinum charge normally. So that's my
yeah.
approach. Rushan, you have anything to add here?
I'm thinking, why not thinking of IDFC Mayura Vanki? For example, if you have high spends on flights and hotels, assuming because you were using Access Atlas and you're doing a lot of revenue booking, then IDFC Mayura can be very effective. You can use IDFC platform where you can book your flights or hotel whenever you're traveling. So that can be a very good alternative if you had taken Access Atlas for the purpose of travel point of view. So you think of that card as a good option if you have not thought of yet.
Yeah, and also you get railway lounge access with that, and you the
Yeah,
rates at which I think Rushank only shared it in our WhatsApp group, Venki, that the rates at which you can book flights are slightly cheaper both to EPM and Smart Buy. So you are also getting much more bang for the buck on your redemption, rather than, and these are almost the rates which you will get from one of the most discounted portals when you use Skyscanner, etc. So I think from that angle, it is a very good card.
Yeah.
And you can you can get a referral from us, and also get an add-on on your joining benefit. We are running a special scheme till the 31st of July, so feel free to reach out to us. Pankaj ji says, scared to apply for SBI card, rejection से डर लगता है. अच्छा, by the way, Rushank, I don't know whether people would have seen your post, but अब आप हमारे वीडियोस को हिंदी में भी देख सकते हैं. कई लोगों ने
Yes.
कंप्लेन करा कि हम लोग हिंदी में नहीं बात करते हैं और हम हिंदुस्तान में रहते हैं, इंग्लैंड में नहीं. तो प्लीज प्लीज, अगर आपको लगता है कि कोई वीडियो आपको हिंदी में देखना है हमारा, तो प्लीज उसका ट्रांसलेशन आप एक्टिवेट कर सकते हैं. यू कैन
Yeah.
वॉच इन हिंदी. एंड हम भी थोड़ा ट्राई करते हैं कि हिंदी इंग्लिश मिक्स करें.
Yeah.
बट
Yeah.
पंकज जी का
Good
पोस्ट देख
point.
के मेरे को लगा.
Yeah. So, guys, what we are trying to do that a lot of our subscribers like to see is content in Hindi. The good part is there is one feature in YouTube what we have enabled. You can actually change the audio setting. So from English, it can switch to Hindi. And if you're comfortable listening to us in Hindi, you can always select the audio as Hindi, and you will hear us and continue to be part of this beautiful journey.
मैंने व्हाट्सएप पे डाला था, रॉ एंड रियल फाइनेंस अब आपकी भाषा में.
हाँ, देखा मैंने.
अब पंकज जी देखो, आई विल सजेस्ट, डिपेंडिंग ऑन हाउ मेनी कार्ड्स यू हैव अप्लाइड इन द लास्ट फ्यू मंथ्स, यू डिसाइड. आई स्टिल बिलीव कि मुझे लगता है कि एसबीआई फोन पे वाला जो कार्ड है, इट शुड नॉट बी दैट डिफिकल्ट. गुड थिंग इज इफ यू हैव सम रिलेशनशिप इन द एसबीआई इकोसिस्टम, बिकॉज ये लोग मॉनिटर करते हैं आज की डेट में. अब सारे वो CKYC एंड एवरीथिंग की वजह से ये लोग मॉनिटर करते हैं आपके पैन बेसिस पर. तो इतना मुश्किल नहीं होना चाहिए गिवन योर प्रोफाइल ऑल्सो. बट हाँ, जस्ट मेक श्योर. अभी आई थिंक कुछ लोगों ने रिसेंटली मल्टीपल कार्ड अप्लाई करे, उनका रिजेक्शन आया, तो मैंने उनको वही पूछा था कि आपने पिछले 6 महीने में कितने कार्ड लिए, बिकॉज वो क्रेडिट हंग्री लगता है कस्टमर अगर ऐसा होता है. And then the bank believe that the customer is trying to reach out to more and more banks to get a higher credit limit, things like that.
So, Abhishek, one interesting thing what we had done yesterday, as you would remember, on our Twitter platform, we shared one way where you can look into credit limit enhancement or upgrade for HDFC. It was a one simple thing what we had discussed and put upon, that if you don't update your profile with bank, so bank will never know what kind of personality you are in terms of your income, your demographic, or anything, and then you expect credit limit enhancement or upgrade. So that information becomes very important, and same things applies to other banks also. You will need to update your profile. You need to give right kind of information so that they are aware you are earning this much amount of money. You only know, not bank. So bank needs to know that, then only they can enhance your credit limit or give you upgrades.
सो बेसिकली करना यही है कि आप अपने नेट बैंकिंग प्रोफाइल में जाइए, HDFC में स्पेशली, एंड वहाँ पे आपका जो प्रोफाइल होता है उसमें आपका अर्निंग प्रोफाइल अपडेट करिए, राइट. बिकॉज मान ली कहीं किसी ने 3 लाख या 5 लाख की सैलरी पे ज्वाइन किया हुआ 10-15 साल पहले, और उसने नहीं चेंज करा, एंड उसकी वजह से बैंक यही एज्यूम करता था कि इसकी सैलरी, एल्गोरिथम ये एज्यूम करेगा कि इसकी सैलरी उतनी ही है. बट अगर आप आज 20-25 लाख रुपए कमा रहे हैं तो आपकी सैलरी तो बढ़ गई है, बट बैंक को ये नहीं पता है. तो जैसे ही आप वो करेंगे तब बैंक को लगेगा ये प्रीमियम कस्टमर बन गया, इसको मैं प्रीमियम कार्ड भी दे सकता हूँ और प्रीमियम लिमिट भी दे सकता हूँ. एंड बहुत सारे लोग आके बोलते हैं कि हम लोग को इन्फिनिया नहीं मिल रहा, या हम लोग को बिज ब्लैक नहीं मिल रहा है, हमारी लिमिट वो 7 लाख से 8 लाख से कम है. तो आई थिंक उधर भी जिनको अपग्रेड कराना है कार्ड इवेंचुअली, उनके लिए भी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि लिमिट भी अपग्रेड हो. तो आई थिंक दैट इज समथिंग व्हिच यू शुड डेफिनेटली डू नाउ. And Rushank discovered this and we posted. Not we understand that not everybody is on Twitter. That is why we thought that we'll also share it here.
Yeah.
But do
if you
tell
want
about
to
this to your
understand the
friends.
steps, yeah, I was just saying, Abhishek, if you want to understand the steps, you can actually go to Twitter. We have laid down the steps where you have to go and update.
Yeah. Okay. Now next question is from Abhishek. I think offline acceptance is much better for SBI. So yeah, I think offline तो Visa and Rupee में सबका ही अच्छा है.
Ah, wait. And in fact, online is also good. I've never discovered any challenge with my wife having SBI card, so not too sure in what context offline acceptance. Generally, SBI is everywhere.
Yeah.
And it is at the payment gateway rather than the bank.
So Venki has another question. When will the video on Avios be coming? As you guys suggested, we got interest in Avios and we are waiting. Rushank, what is the answer?
Ranky, give us some time, wait for some time. We will definitely come up with this entire video. It's due, but I'm not too sure whether you had seen one video on the Sri Lanka redemption where we had told everyone that you can use Avios points to book Sri Lanka tickets from Mumbai or Delhi. So it was covered actually in one of the live sessions. So you'll have to go and search on our channel, and you will be able to see at least that video for sure.
Dr. Satish Kumar says, why there is no upfront discount on vouchers in iShop portal? So Dr. Satish, simple is logic is ICICI is still learning the hoops of voucher selling from their portal. HDFC has already learned over the last 10 years. So maybe during festive season we can expect something to come up,
Something.
or otherwise they just want to increase their profit and profit in the voucher selling business.
Yeah, but 18% is really good enough. Like you can
हाँ उसको फंड
always
भी करना है ना
yeah,
उसको फंड भी
80%
करना है
is
ना वो
really decent number.
18 or 12 ना Biz Black is 12
Ah,
and
oh yeah,
sorry
yeah,
not sorry Times Black is 12 so
it's 12%.
mentally आपको वैसे सोचना है Rushank so not
Ah,
everybody has EPM
no, 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 yes,
but
yeah, no,
अच्छा
no.
I saw that I saw it in my mother's account so even for net banking customers they have like 3% or 5 6% I think
Correct.
multiples of 3 only something
In
for net
fact,
banking customers also.
I had covered in Adani signature credit card review also that co-branded card has 4% cashback. So if someone holding co-branded cards also, they can make use of iShop portal and get those cashbacks.
Acha, how is your experience? I heard you did some free food shopping at during your last trip.
Oh yeah, this is a funny thing though. So I was in Mangalore like yesterday only. I came back at Mangalore airport. It's a Adani managed airport, but there was no lounge. Okay, now I was trying to understand what can I eat, and then I hopped on this Adani One app, and there was I got 150 rupees FNB voucher. So this is something they are running. If you are traveling, guys, on Adani managed airport, you just have to go to Adani One app, and they will there you will see one pop-up message. Please connect to Adani One Wi-Fi, and if you are connecting for the first time, you will get 150 rupees FNB voucher with no minimum spending criteria. So I was like, okay, it's just about connecting to the Wi-Fi. I connected and I got 150 rupees. So I was anyway hungry because there was no lounge. I thought I'll order something. So obviously I ordered via Adani One app only because I have Adani One card and Adani One points. So I went to the app. There were certain restaurants were listed. I placed the order through the app only. So I did not go to any restaurant and look into menu and everything. I can just look at the app, order the food, and at checkout that 150 was anyway auto applied because that was available for me as a redemption. And the balance I paid via Adani coins, what I have accumulated while using this card. So I was kind of happy with the
Okay.
entire process. And the way I see this card, Abhishek, maybe they are still behind the game. I think either within a year or two, Adani will understand this ecosystem. But it's a good card to have because Adani ecosystem is actually expanding. And within the app, there are many things to explore. Like the one thing I really liked about was parking. So if someone you are like who travels frequently to airports to pick your friends, family, or just even drop your friends and family, so this can be very effective. And recently I used it. I was dropping my parents. They were traveling, so I just took a valet parking facility through the app. I did not do anything. Just go to the. I went to the app. I selected the parking. There was a code because I got as a free with the card, and I used that. QR code was generated. I went to the terminal. There was a departure terminal. You guys would be knowing in Mumbai, there is a lot of restriction. You can't keep your car too long. So I went to the valet parking, showed the QR code, and they took my car. And good 45 minutes, my car was there at the terminal only. Now, once I dropped them, I came back. I took my car from that level only. I ended up saving like 15-20 minutes. Otherwise, you will have to go to the parking, park the car there, and then come out again and roam around. So it was very good, cool feature. What I liked about this Adani One and Adani card. So yeah, if someone already having this card, don't miss out this opportunity to explore this functionality.
Yeah, and I think there are 7 airports which are managed by Adani right now, which is Mumbai, Ahmedabad, Lucknow, Mangalore, Jaipur, Guwahati, and Tirunelveli. And even the
Yeah.
Navi Mumbai airport, which will come up, will also be Adani. So 8 airports will be there. So if you are in these 8 cities, it's a no-brainer card to have, and you can. And we have also shared the hack how you can get this card for first year for free. So do go and watch that video. We have just made the video live yesterday, and
Yeah.
you will learn more about it.
Yeah.
So Mukesh has another question. Is there any way to buy Paytm gift card which can be added in the Paytm app? Even maximum retailers have Paytm QR and PhonePe gift card is only at PhonePe QR.
So Mukesh, Paytm has delivered fantastic results last week. I'll check with Mr. Vijay Shekhar if he is ready to pass on some benefits in this way. But yeah,
But
jokes.
I think even only Paytm used to sell their own gift card because other portals had stopped.
Don't.
Earlier, some of them used to sell, but now they have stopped selling
I think the way
Paytm
I
gift card.
see why PhonePe is selling the gift card again, it is, I believe there's some glitch in Tata Neu app where you are able to buy using your credit card, those vouchers. But PhonePe primarily being a UPI platform, they would not like to give you 2-3% or whatever kind of. Even in case of Magnus, it can go up to 14%. So maybe it's a temporary glitch. What I see, because those are mainly a wallet, payment wallet kind of a platform. So जब तक मिल रहा है ले लो, but it will soon devalue, I feel.
देवांश says SBI का कार्ड मिलता ही कहाँ है, स्पेशली कैशबैक कार्ड. यार मैंने तो अप्लाई नहीं करा तो मुझे तो पता नहीं, बट लोगों ने
They,
बहुतों ने अप्लाई किया था, बहुतों ने बहुत कमाया या बहुत सेव करा, जो भी बोलो उसको. बट उसके बाद बैंक ने बोला बहुत हो गया. बट आई थिंक वन थिंग विच आई डिड नॉट लाइक व्हाट एसबीआई डिड वाज कि सेल में अगर आप कुछ खरीद रहे हैं आपको वहां डिस्काउंट मिल रहा है तो आपको कैशबैक नहीं मिलेगा.
yeah,
ये दिस इज रॉन्ग, विच आई फेल्ट इज अ पोस्ट फैक्टो थिंकिंग विच द बैंकर्स हैड.
yeah,
बट या दैट्स व्हाई वी सेड कि ये जो कार्ड अभी आया है ना, द ब्लैक
this is
कार्ड,
better.
या दिस इज मच
phone
बेटर.
pay phone pay
फोन पे कार्ड,
So
या
Devansh, you can apply PhonePe SBI card. Just try in the app if it is you are currently eligible or not. I believe only few users have got the access. Maybe in a couple of months, it should be available to everyone to access, and then you can apply that
देवांश
card
मिल जाएगा.
because because you will get 5% cashback on online spends, which is similar to SBI cashback.
बट स्मॉलर लिमिट ना, 5000 नहीं है,
Yeah,
2000 है.
it's a smaller limit. Yeah, definitely. It's
तो
40,000 basically. You can spend
फैमिली में
maximum.
दो तीन ले लो.
दो तीन ले लो, yeah.
मारेंगे लोग पकड़ के, कहेंगे एक नहीं मिलता तो दो तीन लेने की बातें कर रहे हो. Anyways,
एसबीआई का शेयर, एसबीआई कार्ड्स का शेयर प्राइस भी अच्छा चल रहा है, देना चाहिए लोगों को.
नहीं यार, तो मैं तो ज्यादा कुछ प्रॉफिट कमाया नहीं उसमें. एनीवे, स्मार्टर हैक सेज how is this card compared to AU Ixigo? Earlier I bought that because it was giving rewards on international spends. So
I think
smarter
he's
hacks, I'm
asking for
Avios.
Scapia.
Avios. Scapia or
Okay,
Avios?
I'm not too
तो
sure.
अगर अगर ये Avios है तो I think I will give you that answer. So I have not used Ixigo card,
Yeah,
but yes. So for this card now, Endus and Avios, you can select 2 regions globally, and उसमें अगर आप जाते हो तो आपको 6 Avios मिलते हैं for every 200 rupees. So 3%. So basically you are getting 3% as Avios. Good thing is that you have milestone also, and if you are a big spender, you will get 18,000 Avios for every 8 lakh rupees till 16
yeah,
lakh rupees spent. So basically you can earn 36,000 Avios there also. So it will enhance the return, maybe 3.3 or 3.4%, something like that. I will value an Avios at least 1 rupee. You can easily get that value on multiple airlines, and actually sometimes even more. If you try Finnair, etc., you can even get better value.
yeah.
So from that angle is yes. AU Ixigo, I don't know. I always thought AU Zeta, sorry, what was
That is
Zenith? Zenith was the best card.
Zenith.
But yeah, I would not be able to comment on this Ixigo card. Rushank, if you have any idea.
So I also am not aware about EU EasyGo card, but I think if intent is to use on forex or international spends, IDFC Mayura is a fantastic card. Smarter hacks.
Are you
I've given my
tell
card this
about
card
that
to my parents.
experience?
Yeah, yeah. Just coming to that only, Abhishek. So my parents are traveling currently, and they are using my card. This card. What I've realized, whenever they're swiping, the rate what I'm getting is close to market rate. Okay. So not like the difference will be like 20-30 bips, 20-30 paisa, not bips, 20-30 paisa. So they are in UK currently, and they're spending pound. I can see the transaction. I feel so happy because if I would have bought forex separately or your forex card, I would have ended up paying 2%. And here I am getting almost close to market rate. And second, and the most important thing, I'm getting rewarded on all those spends. So reward
वो
rate is
इससे ज्यादा खुशी हो रही
3.3%.
है.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. It's like एक तो पैसा भी कम जा रहा है, and I'm getting rewarded for those spends. So I'm happy. Okay, they are enjoying. I'm also getting those
Enjoying
rewards
sitting
finally.
here. I am
Yeah,
also enjoying. Good. Okay. Two number. अच्छा ये तो थोड़ा नाम थोड़ा सा funny
यार
है.
बहुत ही
But hey
danger
guys,
नाम है.
can you tell me how I can maximize my rewards on Regalia Gold credit card, which I just got it today? So we have a video on Regalia Gold, na? So
Yes.
you should go and watch that video. We have talked about how you can maximize your returns on the card and get the best return out of it.
Yeah. In fact, redemptions also we have shared, so you can see the what is the best redemption option in that video.
एंड उसके बाद देखने के बाद व्हाट्सएप पर आना, और व्हाट्सएप पे यानी लोग आपस में रोज यही बात करते हैं कि इसका 1 2 का 4 कैसे करें. तो अगली बार आपका आईडी हो जाएगा 4 नंबर. देवांश, ओहो. So Devansh
Okay,
is
so
asking,
Devansh,
Rushank, where did you purchase the wooden world map?
yeah, so yeah, this is okay. So this is I bought from Amazon. I'll share the link with you guys on the WhatsApp group, Devansh. बट
But
इसको
it is something
खरीदने से
which
ज्यादा ना बना के डालने में बहुत मेहनत थी. So
uh,
obviously my house was under interior work. So at that time the interior guys done this. Otherwise I would have never been able to do this. They took like almost 10 hours to put everything in the right order.
मेरी बेटी को तो बड़ा मजा आएगा यार. मैं सोच रहा हूँ I will also buy and put it up. It's
Yeah,
really
I'll share
nice.
the link with everyone. Don't worry. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Okay. Glass Blade Studio says, I think we have
It's the
already
same
covered
question.
this one.
Yeah.
I think is there any way to pay rent using credit card for achieving milestone benefits?
Deepak, your question is open-ended. I would like to know which credit cards you are holding and what kind of milestone benefits. Because if you are holding HDFC cards, for example, then you can definitely pay rent through Red Giraffe portal, for example, but you will not get any base points. However, those spends will be considered for milestone benefits. Similarly, you can use Amex cards. You will not be able to get points, but it will be considered for milestone benefits. So you'll have to find out which platform works for Amex, and then you can use effectively. But just to touch upon that, Axis, if you use Axis Atlas for making the rent payment, you will not get any milestone benefit. I'm just clarifying myself on Axis.
Axis में only Magnus Burgundy gives up to 50,000 and Reserve gives
50,000.
up to 1 lakh. Or HSBC Premier gives for up to 1 lakh.
Yeah, but milestone का उसमें फंडा नहीं है ना, so that's
the
what.
milestone नहीं. Okay, Pankaj says, I am thinking of ignoring direct flights from now on.
Definitely.
सर पहले स्कैपिया ले लो, उसके बाद करना वो.
Yeah.
फिर पता लगेगा घर में इतने सारा गिफ्ट आ गए, अब इसका करेंगे क्या. मुकेश says, if I have, let's say, 1.5 lakh international payment, does Ashwa make sense, or should I use Atlas, given that Atlas will give me more net returns on Accor and will help me achieve milestone?
So Mukesh, your question itself has answer. I think the Atlas will make more sense if your intention is to redeem for Accor, because with case of Ashwa, it will be available for flights and hotels through their platform, and you don't intend to use that platform from redemption point of view. And Atlas makes sense if you are using for Accor. So go for that. Achieve the milestone benefit also. The tier benefit will also help from next year point of view.
But MCC check कर लेना.
I think that is important. Yeah.
हाँ, because अगर आपका कोई इंटरनेशनल रेंट पेमेंट है या कुछ है या कहीं ऐसी जगह है, तो पैसा भी जाएगा, पॉइंट भी नहीं
वो तो
मिलेंगे, फॉरेक्स भी
हाँ.
लगेगा.
So better to use Ashwa, but I don't recollect exact rate of Ashwa. Is it a zero forex card like Mayura? I'm not too sure about this.
हाँ, even I don't remember, but I mean, let's assume it is. But
Yeah.
वो नहीं प्रॉब्लम है. प्रॉब्लम वो है कि एमसीसी एक्सेस में बहुत कंस्ट्रेंड है. nature of payments
Yep.
ka and all, they can always ask for invoices and everything.
Yep.
So just be
Yeah.
mindful of that. Okay. Anto Aran blog says, for my upcoming Bali trip in December, I have a silver membership with Accor. Should I opt for Accor Plus or Accor Plus or Accor Plus will do? You should actually take the Accor Plus membership in this case, because Southeast Asia, you will get fantastic benefits from Accor Plus, including free drinks, welcome drinks, possible upgrades and whatnot. And also, when you will eat at the hotel, let's say you want to eat dinner, etc., you will get 50% discount or 33% discount, number of people, depending on the number of people who are traveling. Also, as we have said, that you also get domestic vouchers to be used in your cities. And then there are other hidden benefits also, which we talk about on the WhatsApp community. So you are welcome to join here and discover more benefits from Accor Plus there.
And you should take it before 31st July because there is an offer till
Ah,
31st
right.
July. If you are a new to Accor Plus, you will get 3,000 Accor points. And if you use
Yeah.
Atlas to make the payment, you will get 5 Edge Mile on every 100 rupees spent. So if your intention is to use Accor and Accor Plus, Accor as in Accor points redemption and Accor Plus as a plan, take it before 31st July.
Yeah. और 2 दिन पहले कर लेना क्योंकि they take some time to process also.
Yeah. Yeah.
Akhil John says, for Atlas using Priority Pass, only 2 lounge accesses are available even for Platinum tier. Unfortunately, that is true.
Yeah.
I think everybody is cutting on lounge accesses, and I heard this via somebody in our group also. मेरे तो use भी नहीं हुए हैं, तो I don't know. So, but I think yes. So all mid-tier and mid-premium cards, they are now trying to limit to
Yes.
using different ways. Can't help much on this.
Yeah. Adani हर जगह है यार. They
Yeah.
will also make money on those lounges. So yeah, banks may need to cut it.
Yeah, Dr. Satish says got time flag card on better premium card without maintaining any TRV in the bank. Yeah, I think it's a good card. If you have the right use case for that time flag card and you can use all the benefits, then it is a good card.
There is a
They're also
helicopter ride milestone also, no, or whether it has been removed. I don't know. Last what I'd heard was removed. So if it is still available, when you take a helicopter ride, Satish, do share your photos with us in WhatsApp
yes.
group.
Deepak says could ignore the other benefits too as long as it's getting added for milestone benefits. Tried adding Amex Platinum Travel on credit but unable to do so. So
Okay.
I didn't understand the Amex Platinum
Okay,
Travel
I
part.
remember. So his point was with respect to rent. So Deepak,
Rent.
try
Okay.
MobiQuick. I think MobiQuick allows. Otherwise, there's a Ease My Deal, another app. Housing.com, I think you can try for making rent payment. So these are some other alternatives you can explore, Deepak.
वो सब सारे कार्ड के लिए ट्रू है. So even Magnus
Ah,
Burgundy is useless if you don't know how to use it. It is like
right.
I was telling this analogy to somebody. It is like a Japanese chef knife, right? वो गला भी काट सकता है, सब्जी भी काट सकता है. So you have to know how to use it and when to use it. So yeah. Okay. Chijo says, hello sir. I have taken a jumbo loan from HDFC credit card. I do have one primary card, Regalia Gold, and Swiggy and Tata Infinity are lifetime free. My question: uh, will limit or upgrade come before closing jumbo loan? I
So,
am not sure. I I recall
uh,
पहले तो they used to not, unless you have a certain payment behavior, they would not offer you because
yeah,
the exposure increases.
correct.
But yeah, Rushang, you were adding something?
So definitely the way I see, I don't think so you will get limit or upgrade because there's a current outstanding. The way bank will see the net exposure, like what loan they have given versus what limit they have, and if that is not getting reduced, there's chances of increasing the limit is difficult. Upgrade will most likely not possible the way I see. Again, it depends what kind of loan you have because jumbo loan, is it a personal loan, home loan, or what kind of loan? Again, that will also come into question because if it's a personal loan, then it will take time. But if you have home loan, then there is no issue.
No, it is mostly personal loan, not unsecured loan. Anyways,
Then
so
it will be
Deepak says I
difficult.
have.
Then
Hmm. Deepak says that we got IDFC Mayura using your link. Thank you very much. Thanks, Deepak, for replying.
thanks, Deepak.
Okay. पारस says AB कौन है दोनों में से ग्रुप में बहुत जल्दी गुस्सा हो जाते हो? अरे मैं हूँ यार AB. अभिषेक ही तो होगा AB.
अरे क्या है
नहीं गुस्सा
यार?
नहीं हो रहा है. गुस्सा नहीं हो रहा. गुस्सा नहीं हो रहा. थोड़ा थोड़ा वीकेंड फन हमें भी करना होता है ना. Okay. Mukesh says, sorry, I meant Mayura, not Ashfa.
Mukesh, again, it
Okay.
depends on where you're making the payment. If 1.5 lakhs payment is where excess MCC is like eligible for the base points, then you have to calculate the benefit and see what makes sense. My suggestion, if you are planning a core redemption and the net benefit is better with Atlas, go and make use of Atlas.
Raja Hosu says, I have Amex plat charge. Which I want to surrender. What will happen to my MR point after that? I have MRCC too. So you can simply do this. So when you close the card, you tell transfer all the points to your MRCC. The points will remain
Okay.
intact until as
Yeah.
you close the account itself altogether, all the cards. Only then the points are forfeited after I think 45 days. So even after closure of the card, you can claim the points by calling the helpline. Shubh Bharodia says, I have HDFC Infinia APM, Amex Plat Travel, quota completed, Atlas, quota 11 lakh completed, Sapphiro, Tata New Infinity, and Amazon Pay. So अभी तो आप if use case is there, you use Atlas ना, so that you finish that and reach platinum milestone, get extra points.
Yeah.
Okay, then we have Devansh. Nowadays, Flipkart also has huge discount on flight ticket bookings. Yes, I have seen that. But Flipkart में
Yeah.
ना, I don't know. I don't have that trust factor. Amazon में I do get some trust. I don't know Flipkart ने क्या करा है.
Is it still a clear trip backend? I don't know whether it's still a clear trip
I think
backend.
it is. It is. It is
It
clear.
is, yeah. Mm.
Pankaj says, have 1 lakh left in Amex Platinum Travel. Heard around Diwali they will give offers. So want to maximize on MR at that time. Pankaj ji, yes, you can always do that. I don't know what is Amex doing this year. शुरू के एक quarter card बेचने के बाद they have literally shut down the business.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, you can keep a watch, but also if you have the optionality and you get a good price, you can look at gold purchase with Platinum Travel Card whenever you see any good offer coming.
Yeah, in fact, I am just thinking not many offers have also come in last 2 3 months. The last offer what I had got was first quarter spend, and you will get some voucher of 3,000 rupees. I've not seen any other offers coming from Amex also. Kind of
Yeah.
silent.
Yeah. Shubh says, which card should I get next? So I'm assuming Shubh that you are able to use all these cards already and able to uh, meet the whatever is the target. But if you have Infinia, I don't think you need to definitely have one more card. But you can also look at Magnus Burgundy if you want. That can be a good complement to your Atlas card.
Hmm. If Scapia लेना तो Scapia ले लो. This is a good
Ah,
card for a travel point of view.
correct, correct. Deepak says, which card would you recommend for solely for maximizing the air miles?
So Deepak, again, very generic question. Depends what kind of spends you have. Because if I suggest X as Magnus Burgundy, because that's the best card in India with respect to air miles also. So whether you would like to go for that or not depend upon the spends you have. Because the real benefit with Magnus will kicks in when you spend more than 1,50,000 in a month on accelerated edge program of Axis Magnus Burgundy. So again it depends what spends you have and which card would be comfortable using those for those spends, and you can plan because Air India can be used effectively on SBI cards, or there is a HSBC Premier also. You can transfer points from HSBC Premier to Air India. So you'll have to see what kind of use case you have in terms of spend and decide. So maybe we can move to next, Abhishek. Yeah. Abhishek, hello. Abhishek, can you hear
Okay,
me?
next question is Gaurav says ICICI RM EPM needs 3 lakh salary, not 2.4. Yeah, I heard a lot of ICICI RMs are still not fully trained or aware of this. So I am also trying to find one RM which can help. So if you are on the WhatsApp community, if I will get some hold of somebody who can manage this, because I am getting a lot of requests, so I will try to manage that. So
Abhishek, can you
Rushank, we
hear
only
me?
have like 1 minute left now. So
Okay. Can you
do
hear
you
me,
suggest
Abhishek?
that we close the call?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Hello. I think which card is best to pay 5 lakhs in one shot?
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello. Guys, can you hear me or Abhishek? Because I'm not too sure. Because I
I
can
can't
hear.
hear you, Rushank. I think your audio is
Oh,
gone.
okay. Wait,
But
let
yeah,
me just check.
I think we are just at the dot also. So, guys, we'll be closing the call. And the question that you still have, sorry, we will take this up on WhatsApp. So, please come and join on the WhatsApp channel, and we'll continue with your queries over the weekend and during the week.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much. You have a lovely weekend and keep swiping, keep saving.
Keep saving. Thank you.